Hello, it is Wednesday, July the 27th, and this is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion. Welcome. Today we continue to read from the book of Ephesians chapter 4. We will read verses 8 through 16. Here's the word of the Lord. This is why it says, when he ascended on high, he took many captives and gave gifts to his people. What does he ascended mean except that he also descended to the lower earthly regions? He who descended is the very one who ascended higher than all the heavens in order to fill the whole universe. So Christ himself gave the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the pastors, and the teachers to equip his people for works of service, so that the body of Christ may be built up until we all reach unity in the faith and in the knowledge of the Son of God and become mature, attaining to the whole measure of the fullness of Christ. Then we will no longer be infants, tossed back and forth by the waves and blown here and there by every wind of teaching and by the cunning and craftiness of people in their deceitful scheming. Instead, speaking the truth in love, we will grow to become in every respect the mature body of him who is the head, that is, Christ. From him the whole body, joined and held together by every supporting ligament, grows and builds itself up in love as each part does its work. And that is the word of the Lord. The article today is titled Christ as Head by Linda Boardman. Here's what Linda writes. In Ephesians 4, 1 through 7, Paul outlines the qualities of the church to live in unity. In verses 8 through 16, he defines the functions of the church. In verse 8, Paul quoted Psalm 68, verse 18, about a conquering king who returned with his prisoners to demonstrate his power. Paul changed the last phrase from "you receive gifts from people" to "gave gifts to people," and applied it to Christ's ascension as a conqueror who gave gifts to the church rather than received gifts. Christ gave 5 ministry gifts: apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors, and teachers, to assist his church to grow in maturity. The purpose of these ministry gifts was twofold: equipping believers to be fully qualified for service and edifying each believer with an internal relationship with Christ. Stability and integrity were indications of this maturity. When parts of the body of believers are not healthy, growth and maturity will be hindered. The human brain controls the body's ability to think, feel, and function. Every part of a healthy body functions as the brain controls. Likewise, the church must be controlled by Christ as head for it to function in perfect unity and love to achieve maturity. The hymn today is by Charles Wesley, All Praise to Our Redeeming Lord. All praise to our Redeeming Lord, who joins us by his grace and binds us, each to each restored, together seek his face. And from the 145th Psalm, verse 13, your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through all generations. The Lord is trustworthy in all he promises and faithful in all he does. And this is your daily devotion for Wednesday, July the 27th. Have a blessed day.